Yo, what is going on, everybody? It is Mike here from Synergy Inline, doing today an unboxing of something that I feel like I've been waiting for a little while now. They are the Kizer Shift frames. One of the things that really excited me about these frames was the fact that they're basically the frames that are on the Aeons, which I guess technically it's kind of like the Kizer Elements. I wasn't really into the. I mean, aluminum frames are awesome. They do have the aluminum Kizer Elements. They're really awesome. I was hoping that Kizer would release something similar to that frame that I could stick on other pairs of my skates, because I got a pair of these silver Aeons, these Richie Eisler ones, a few years ago, and it was my first pair of Aeons, and let me tell you something, it just like changed the game for me about riding flat. I rode flat when I was younger, and it was just pretty much like, where you use really small wheels. But these are 60 millimeters, and I'll never forget the first time skating them. Just realizing like that I could grind without getting wheel bite. Now, obviously, they're not vulnerable to wheel bite. That's not a thing when you ride these flat frames. Like, I'm not gonna sell anybody some BS. You know what I mean? This is the reality, is that you just have to perfect your tricks. But just the way these frames are set up, for me, it just was like, wow, that is a frame that I absolutely love. I fell in love with it. And when I saw the Kizer shifts coming on, because they're very similar to the Kizer Elements, which is basically kind of like what this frame is. But I wanted something plastic, so when I saw the Kizer shifts came out, I said, all right, let's go. Yes, they are, right off the bat, they are $100 frames, which is a lot for a pair of frames. But if you think about it, you are getting 3 sets of H blocks. You're getting the Freestyle ones, the ones you can ride 60 millimeter flat, and you're also getting the anti-rocker setup for the frames. So let's get into it. I wanted to thank Long, Oak City Skate Shop, once again for this amazing service. Let's get right into it. What we got here? Sunglasses. Oh yeah. You never know. You never need enough pair of sunglasses, because, those could go flying off your face and get smashed at the park. So it's good to have a nice pair of cheap, there's actually, not cheap, they're actually pretty good ones. Just a basic pair of sunglasses that you can skate in. Obviously, he likes to put the candy in there. Anybody who's ordered from Long knows he puts that little touch. He always puts like little goodies in there. So that's awesome. Got some wax. This is Apex wax. I've actually haven't really used this much, but it smells really amazing. It makes my skate bag smell really good. Invoice. So I paid. I actually went a little crazy. I bought 2 pairs of the Kizer shifts. I bought the white and the black, because I'm very confident that I'm gonna absolutely love these frames. And there's, like I said, there's 3 configurations. So, I paid, I think it was 100. I think he's 120 on his site for those. We got Blading 1 issue of Blading 1. This is awesome. I can't wait to dig into that, see what's going on in the blading community. Thank you again, Long. That's awesome. All right, let's get into it. Here's one pair. Here's another pair. I think we need to do both. Let's get rid of the box. All right. So what we got here? Everyone's framed. Now, Kizer, I've been riding Kizer since the beginning, since I was 14 or whatever, and I trust their frames. I love the Kizer Fluid 4s. They are without a doubt one of my favorite street frames of all time. For me, in my personal opinion, the best anti-rocker frame of all time. I also really love the Kizer Trimax frames. Love them for cruising. Alright, so here's the white ones. Look at that. That is the Freestyle block that's in there. And another really awesome thing about these frames is that you can you can rocker your wheels. So there's so many setups you can do with these things, man. You got the Freestyle block there, which is like, this is really like, that reminds me of like the Kizer Type M frame. You know, if you like riding those, there you go. You got the Kizer Type M. Now, obviously they're not exactly like I was saying, like they remind me of the ones from the Aeons, but they're not exactly those, but they are very similar in shape. And when you see for me, the H block for the, so we'll switch that out to see what this one is. Alright, so there's the anti-rocker one, and that's stellar. Like, that to me, like right there, we just gone from the Kizer Type M to, look, that's like the Fluid 4 right there. Look how wide that groove is. Like, dude, that is like amazing. You know, I'm not sure what the wheel specs are for this. Obviously, you just, you know, your anti-rockers, I would say like a 48 millimeter would be an awesome one to put there. I wouldn't ride those flat, but you know, outside wheels, whatever. It's a 60 millimeter, right? So 60 millimeter all the way around. I guess I should have looked up the information on what the actual size of wheels you can do if you rocker them. Maybe a 68 millimeter. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. So this is the one I've been waiting for. Here is the. Oh, so here we go. This is the H block for riding flat. Now, for me, that H block right there is basically, it's almost completely the same as the one from the Aeons. Let's see if you can compare them a little bit here. You can kind of see it's sort of the same. Yeah, it's like I'm looking at this now and I'm going, not only is it the same in length, yeah, that H block is pretty, it's a little taller. It's a little taller than the Aeon H block. And this obviously is my first time actually holding these, so I don't even really know. It doesn't have that that area where it protrudes to smooth your grinds, but you know, it's all good. Either way, like, that looks awesome. Obviously you can rocker the wheels too to kind of get a custom fit there. That's awesome. Let's check out these black ones real quick. I know it's kind of redundant, but it's an unboxing. Let's see what we got here. Black shows up pretty good on camera. Alright, so yeah, there's the black ones. Yeah, there it is. There it is, the one for riding flat. Like, that's just, I don't know. That to me right there is, I'm not going to say it's the perfect frame because I have not skated these. I just don't know, but it's just like, I just know from riding the frames on the Aeons, it was just so amazing. It was such a, the frame felt so amazing on my feet. I just loved it. Obviously, I'll have to come back and do a review maybe after I skated them, but I don't know. I feel like with the 3 configurations here, I really can't go wrong with these frames. So I'm definitely planning on putting these on. One of the things that really excited me was that I can take this Aeon frame that I love, or it's not the Aeon frame, but whatever, the Shift, and I could put them on, like, I'm actually planning on, I think I might put these on my Frankies, the original, what are these, the Frankie ones? Yeah, I got my Frankies here with my Saba Souls. I might put these on these. I mean, that would be sick in any setup, for real. But I'm a big fan of, like, different skates. I kind of started back up when I got back into blading back in like, I think it was like 2012 or something. I got myself a pair of classic Thrones, the Demetrius George 3s. Got back into skating, got those. Was definitely hardcore eyeballing these carbons, and got into a pair of these. I got the Matt Ladeau ones too. Just fell in love with those skates, and for me, these frames. And let me tell you something. These frames are. This is the H block for riding flat, and they're light. I don't know what kind of plastic it is. Obviously, it's not UHMW, but it is definitely. There's all the hardware there that comes with it. Let's see what kind of. It definitely. I mean, it's probably very, very similar to the plastic they use for the Kizer fluid frames. It does feel like it might be a little bit of a harder plastic. I'm really not sure. I'm just basically looking by the texture of the plastic. It seems a little harder, but it's got this, there's the hardware there. It's got it looks like the frame bolts are the ones that meet in the middle. Well, everyone's familiar with those Kizer frame bolts meet in the middle. They're not like my favorite frame bolts of all time, but they're definitely like they're good. They get the job done. It's definitely not like a problematic thing. I was always a big fan of the Kizer, the ones that kind of the axles that go all the way through. But I'm just kind of old school like that. But the ones that meet in the middle are fine. I have those on my other skates. It works good. Yeah, these are let's see here. Yeah, they're the ones that meet in the middle. That's what comes with. Obviously, the receivers. It looks like that's where you would rocker them. Yeah, here's the receivers. Oh, okay. Wouldn't be a. Yeah, see, so you can rocker them whichever way you want, up or down. So you literally the sky's the limit on these setups. Like what you can do with these. I mean, honestly, you could go flat. You could go flat. Yeah. You could go. Where's the anti-rocker one? Yeah. You could go anti-rocker. I mean, man, you could do like just the possibilities. Oh, that's the freestyle one. Sorry. Where is the other one? Oh, there it is. Anti-rocker one. Yeah. I mean, that's just sick, man. Like, I definitely feel like it's worth the money because as much as I like to ride flat, I'm big on riding flat because it gives me speed, more control. I just like the feeling of 8 wheels under my feet. But also, when you're riding street and you're grinding like some serious ledges, hey, pop those 2 wheels out, throw some antis in there, pop that H block in, boom, you got yourself an anti-rocker setup that can basically take anything. I was never a huge fan of the freestyle frames, but I'll freestyle H block, but I'll definitely give them a try. It can't hurt. Obviously, comes with it. We'll have to see if Kizer maybe further down the line, maybe if they decide to release like a reduced price, maybe with whatever setup you want. That kind of defeats the purpose of what the frames are. I mean, if you're gonna, it's more of like the options, right? Kind of what the frame basically presents is the options of all 3. I'm pretty sure that these H blocks are probably going to be sold replaceable. I would think so. Will definitely help with the longevity of the frames as well. Obviously frames only last so long if you're really shredding them down. I'm definitely not a crazy hardcore. I mean, I skate as much as I can, but these frames should last me quite a while. I got 2 pairs of them, so it should last me quite a while. I'm really looking forward to getting out and just trying these things out and just really being able to put these on other skates. Like, I love the sways too. I do have an unboxing of the Carlos Bernal, the Pro Sways. I love those skates. They're just such a great, awesome entry level skate. Um, so I think I'm gonna put these black ones on those and use those for the street frames. And then I think I'm gonna put these white ones. I think I'll put the white ones on the Frankies. I mean, that would look good, right? For real, that would look hot. Or I could put them on the Lados. I know the white frame with the white soles. That looks hot. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting these on some skates and just getting out to the park, man. That's what's up. Anyway, I don't want to drag this video any longer than it's been. I wanted to give us another shout out to Long over at Oak City Skate Shop. Literally one of my favorite skate shops. I mean, ever. Really, ever. Service is amazing. He's responsive. He's always right on top of things. You know, if you have any problems or anything, he's very easy to get in touch with. I highly recommend them. It is on the East Coast, so if you're like on the East Coast, man, you're gonna get your package in like a day or two, business day. Like, you know, it's quick. So I love that. That's awesome. Always throws little goodies in there. But yeah, so thank you very much, Long, for all this. Another shout out again, my friend. Thank you for the good deal, and continue to do business. Anyway, like I said, listen, guys, get out there and rollerblade. You know, it doesn't matter how much you do it. It doesn't matter if it's just 1 day a week, 2 days a week. Even if you can't get to a skate park, like, do the best you can to just get some skates on your feet and get outside and roll around. I mean, I'm telling you, it's the feeling of freedom. Like, I know if you're struggling with any kind of like depression or anything like that, or like anxiety, I'm telling you, man, when I'm skating, all that stuff just goes away, man. Like, you gotta get outside, you gotta exercise. It's extremely important. Rollerblading is an amazing sport. It's an amazing way to present yourself, your own personal style, your own personal fashion, you know, with the type of setup you do. It really is the epitome of like self-expression, which is so healthy for us as like human beings to be able to just go out and express ourselves. And what better way to do it through a sport that not only is very clandestine and very like grassroots, but you know, we got to spread the word about this sport, you know, because there's so many people who are like, yo, what are you doing? What is that thing? You know, like this package was on my porch. Like, if someone would have stole this package before I got home from work today, they would have pulled these out and been like, what the hell are these things? I don't even know what to do with these. You know, like, what do I do? But, you know, listen, I'm just trying to encourage you guys to get out there and rollerblade, get some skates on your feet, get to your local skate park, hit up your local community on Facebook, Instagram, any like social media you're on. Get connected, and you'd be surprised who you will find in your local community. I met some of my best friends I've met that I have to this day for years over like a Facebook rollerblading page. You know what I mean? You got that one love that you love is rollerblading. Get out there to the park, have fun, and you know, just keep it real. You know. So anyway, here, Mickey Irish here from Synergy Inline. Keep it groovy. Peace, love, and cheers. And God bless everybody. Keep rollerblading.